Davey! I'm awesome! And welcome to the Comment Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments, somebody told me that my clothes were gay. I said probably. They just came out of the closet. So kicking it off this week with last week's Comment Corner, tips! My brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, never tip for bad or rude service. I agree. I mentioned it in last week's Comment Corner that we got these entitled people saying that you should tip no matter how the service was. No, I disagree. Why should I tip you when I got bad service? That's like telling somebody that when you go into a retail store, you should come back even though you got bad service. No, probably not going back. Then the film bestie commented, Harold! Harold's gone, Josh. He's been gone ever since 3 years ago when you made up that he was floating in a vat of scrumdiddlyumptious. Then Paul Jetto commented, you're back! Yes, I was gone for a week. I apologize, guys. The computer I use to edit and upload the videos, the one that's been giving me problems for a long time now, making me constantly late on stuff, well, it finally crapped out that week. And I had to get another one and retrieve as much from it as I could. So, I am back, got a new computer, it's working great, hopefully no more interruptions. Then Paul Jetto commented, French class? French class. Jay McCool replied to him, I think it's from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Great movie. It is. And it's good that he explained it to you because, as I've made very clear,
we don't care if you get it.
Then Jay McCool made his own comment, glad you're back. Now what are your thoughts on the new WWE belts? So yeah, in the last couple of weeks, WWE has introduced new titles. I do that because not really. Of course, Roman Reigns was presented with a single belt instead of his two belts for what they are now calling the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Which the name doesn't make sense, because now that there's a World Heavyweight Championship on Raw, it's disputed. But whatever. And again, it's not really new. It's the same belt with a different color scheme. The only real difference is the backing is now gold-plated instead of blue or black painted. I will say, as far as the big network logo belt goes, it's probably my favorite version of it. It looks nice, so I have no issue with it. I was just disappointed because I was kind of hoping they were going to get a brand new belt. And since the World Heavyweight Championship was a throwback to the old World Heavyweight Championship, different but definitely inspired by, I was kind of hoping they'd go that route and maybe do like an updated version of the old Undisputed Championship that I really loved. Not the same, but something new and definitely inspired by that. But no, instead, they're just using the same design again. And then the two women's titles that have just recently come out, once they did that, I kind of figured that they were going to do what they've been doing and make the women's championships look just like the men's championships, which they did. They look exactly the same with the exception of a white strap. I still like them. They're definitely an improvement on the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships, and I really do love that they stopped calling them Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships. It's now the WWE Women's World Championship and the WWE Women's Championship. I like that much better. It sounds more prestigious to say that they're champion of WWE or even the world versus whatever show they're on. So, improvement, but lackluster. My father once told me that if I put a potato down my swim trunks, I would attract more women. He forgot to tell me that I should put it down the front. Then on my Davey's Awesome Stories, Sending Flowers, where I talked about how ridiculously clueless and stupid I was trying to send flowers, the film bestie commented, dude, come on. Each flower has a meaning. Each flower says so much. Why is that between us, you found love, and I'm stuck with rubber chicks with holes in them? Dude, every day I look at my beautiful wife and think, what is wrong with you that you picked me? Then the film bestie commented, dude, how did you ever find a wife? Dude, I don't know. I just saw her, walked up to her and said, hey baby, want to get together and kill all humans? Then Paul Jetto commented, wow. No offense, dude, but I always thought I was clueless at this sort of thing. Lol. Just try, but don't try too hard. I don't try anymore. I am married, so I just walk in and I go, those ones look nice. I have no idea what they are. Luckily, she's not allergic to any flowers that I know of, or even she knows of. If I can afford them, I take them, and I go home and I go, here, honey, flowers. I don't try to send. I don't try to pick them out. Just go, here. Then Jay McCool commented, baby milk. Really, dude? Don't you judge me. Then Jay McCool commented, I get the analogy, but I feel it's a bad one. I love soup. It's warm, filling, and delicious. Soup is brilliant! Fair enough. Soup is brilliant. But the girl wasn't. How about instead of saying she was dumber than soup, I tell you that she was about as sharp as a spoon. If they grew Doritos on a ranch, it'd be a pretty cool ranch. Then on my Davey's Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed AEW Double or Nothing 2023, Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, even though the show wasn't good, I still enjoyed half the show. I wouldn't go as far as to say it wasn't good. Just wasn't as good as their other ones. Better than the other two shows that were on that weekend. Then the Film Bestie commented, wow, Jeff Jarrett is still wrestling? Nobody's still wrestling. But yes, he is still wrestling. You're not Southern. Quit talking like that. Then the Film Bestie commented, Taya, the Acer will welcome me. My death comes without apology. And I welcome the Valkyrie to summon me home. Then Jay McCool commented, the show was good. Not their best, but better than anything WWE has put out in a long time. I agree with you. If my computer hadn't crapped out, one week I would have done AEW Double or Nothing, and then the next week I would have done Night of Champions, but wasn't really all excited to review Night of Champions. A flat earther told me he would walk to the edge of the earth to prove that the world was flat. I'm sure he'll come around. Then, with all the stuff going on, I did not have time to do a Davey's Awesome Movies, but I did do a Davey's Awesome Food, where I reviewed the Doritos, tangy ketchup, and hot mustard. Kicking it off, Daniel DeLeon69 commented, which flavor do you enjoy, mustard or ketchup? Among the Doritos, the ketchup. Mustard was just eh. If you're asking in like general condiments, ketchup. Then I Play Soccer commented, let's go. I'm always excited to see Davey trying the newest foods and letting us know how it is. Well, good. I do that as often as I can, because I like food. Then the Film Bestie commented, ketchup chips, gross. Mustard chips, not sure how I feel about that. Dude, ketchup chips are actually pretty good. It's not something like I go out of my way to get, but it really, like I said, it tastes like having french fries with ketchup. Then the Film Bestie commented, you sure know a lot about ketchup, Davey. Not sure why I con, son, that anyone would learn themselves big much about ketchup, but that's my fine history y'all are sharing with the kinfolk. Dude, you've known me for a long time. I'm weird that way. If something even a little bit fascinates me, I want to learn about it. So yes, I know about the origins of tomato ketchup. I almost said ketchup, but ketchup was around way before tomato ketchup. I also know a lot about the beginning of soda and pizza and burgers. Food history, like any other history, just interests me. Then the Film Bestie commented, why was the teacher covered in mustard? Because he was a sub. Why did the mustard lose the race between sauces? Because it couldn't ketchup. You know why the mustard bottle farts when you're squeezing it to get mustard out? I guess that's mustard gas. What do you call mustard that you thought you'd already bought? Dijon Vu. What does Winnie the Pooh put on his hot dogs? Honey mustard. What do you give a dog that has a high temperature? Mustard. It's the best thing for a hot dog. Then Paul Jetto commented, I've never tried ketchup chips before. I just stick to the good old-fashioned flavors, like chili lemon. They're good. You want to try them, just get regular potato chips and dip them in ketchup or something. Then Jay McCool commented, I am absolutely in love with tangy ketchup. The hot mustard was gross. Sound like my son. He's the same way. Ever since I bought those, I let him try them, and he's nuts about those tangy ketchup Doritos. I occasionally eat a few, but I have actually found that, in my opinion, the best way to enjoy those, put them on a sandwich. Like, I already put chips on a sandwich just because I like that crunch, but it has that crunch and has that ketchup flavor. It's delicious. He also hated the hot mustard, though. Then Jay McCool commented, next, they should make mayo chips.
Ew.
I don't know if I agree with you there. I mean, maybe. Ketchup chips taste like French fries with ketchup. That would probably taste like French fries and mayo, which I love. An apple a day keeps anyone away, if you throw it hard enough. And then yet again, the deceit and betrayal. As I thought, we were going to get through another week with no J-Spud comments. But then my brother, the film bestie, as J-Spud, decided to go to a much older Brothers Not Lovers video. A 3-year-old video. A video from our first year reviewing, when we reviewed the 1974 version of Jack and the Beanstalk. The craziest Jack and the Beanstalk you'll ever see. And as J-Spud, he commented, "Oh gracious Yahweh, don't forsake me now. I was watching this old review of yours while listening to Britney Spears' Toxic to see if the lyrics match up to any of the dialogue. No, it doesn't. But it suspiciously syncs to I Kissed a Girl When the Dog Sings. This movie reminds me of the time I fell into a dumpster full of Sour Patch Kids and had a major sugar trip. That's an acid trip, but very fattening indeed. I woke up several hours later in the same dumpster, being spooned by an aging homeless woman of color who couldn't stop braiding my neck hairs. It was awful. She called me her little bitty boop. That was a bad time. Nunchucks just laughed at me. Oh well, this was a good review. You should try reviewing the most trippy movie of all, Robin Hood. Any version, really. I just can't understand why anyone would give money away." I wish you were still in that dumpster. If a bra is called an over-the-shoulder boulder holder, shouldn't a jockstrap be called the under-the-butt nut hut? So there you have it. That's Comic Corner this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications when I post new videos, and leave a comment of your own to be in the next Comic Corner. Love you guys.